Hello and welcome to tonight's show, the Urban Legend chat show, basically. And first of all, can I say, better late than never, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And yeah, all the best for this year, and let's hopefully it'll be a lot better than the last couple of years. So yeah, it's great to see everyone in, and yeah, there's been loads of comments already. So I'll start at the top while a few more come in. We've actually got our first guest in. It's Mr. Williams, aka Secret Vault. So yeah, I'll just try and get everyone's name up. Sometimes get both up, get you up once or twice by accident, but try and get you all through. Maxie, yeah. Adrian is there as well. Cool. Maxie. Oh yeah, we've had him. Yeah. Gav's is in the house as well. Adrian. Yeah, we've got Adrian. Nan's in. Yeah. Just a few more. Excellent to see everyone coming in. Data Khan is in as well. Let's see the latest comment there. There's Steffi is in. Excellent. Nice to see you all on. And no hanging about now. Might as well. David Drummond Ventures can't say hello without saying hello to him. Of course, he's always in the house, so it's great to see everyone. Liam is in the house as well. Everyone's coming in now. Wow. So it's excellent to see everyone jumping on. Nice to see what. Oh, he's 1-1 as well. Excellent. Cool. I hope everyone's had a good year, a new year. If it weren't, well, hopefully it'll get better this year for you. And hopefully you had a nice, decent day. Hello, Mr. Matt, Mr. Williams.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
These fucking spots on my head, man.
It's alright, I've not got my glasses on, so I can't see them. Don't worry.
That was a good one earlier. Popped with a load of cheese came out of it. Yeah, great.
Oh, some of them are the best ones, really, aren't they? Because you get like a bit of pain, and once it pops, all the pain goes.
Bit of fucking preparation should have gone on by her folks. There we go. Look, there's one gone. It's tamping this down by her. Yeah, and slightly get rid of that one.
Pardon me.
Probably. There we are.
How was your looking Christmas?
Not bad. Didn't go out much, really. A Christmas Day I went out with Liam down to Dover. That video's blown up mine. Can't believe how fucking crazy that video went. I've been wanting to go to that place for a long time, and then it became open again, Dover Esplanade tunnels, and I think it might be about 35,000 might be on, or it might even be higher than that now.
Yeah, probably more than that.
Yeah, it's probably up in the 40,000, 37,000. Yeah, crazy.
I'm halfway through watching that one. Yeah.
It's a long video.
It is. Good video, though. Very interesting.
There is there's a slight follow-up coming up to that video as well, which is quite interesting because we got in somewhere else.
Yeah.
So how you been doing? Happy New Year to you as well, and yeah, hope you had a good one.
Yeah, I've just got to say sorry everyone for not doing my live stream over the last month, December and stuff, and not getting videos out. But hopefully this year, let's try and get some more videos out and get these live streams going again. So yeah, let's go for it. I feel a lot more better in physically because I'm throwing up less. I put a lot more weight on, so I'm building my muscles back up and able to do more stuff around the house now. So I feel a lot more positive at the moment. So yeah, let's try and keep it that way.
You get any smaller, your fucking dog's going to eat you as a snack.
I know, tell me about it. But yeah, it's one of them things, though. It takes a while to get over it. and hopefully I'm over the worst of it. And what I've got is what I can live with, if you know what I mean.
Mine's by her now, pestering me for peanuts. She's like, "Give me the peanuts."
It's because you rackle up a packet, that's why.
That's it now. That's enough.
So do you go and see your dad or anything over Christmas or New Year?
No, he went down to my sister's, and I thought they had a dog down there who was coming. So I was like, "Oh, I can't come really." So I just let it go. Turned out they didn't have a dog coming, so I could have probably gone, but I hadn't asked them that. But I'm glad I didn't go actually, because they had a bit of a cold or flu, passed it on to my dad, and he's come home with that. So yeah.
I went to see my mum and stuff like that over Christmas. Yeah, but I had a quiet one myself. Like I say, I just needed a bit more time, and hopefully I've sorted myself out now. And well, not myself, but my body sorted itself out, and be able to do a bit more stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know the year before, last year was okay for me, and last year I didn't really put much out. But thank you for everyone standing by and supporting us. It's much appreciated. We've got a long time no guesting.
Oh yeah.
Long time old guesting, should I say?
Yeah, old as fuck. Jackie Green, no doubt. Go on, isn't it?
No, someone who's not been on even longer in the past. You thought we was talking about him yesterday on Liam's show, and you realised that it was someone else being an idiot with someone else's name. That's a big clue for you.
Yeah, I kind of remember the conversation, but I can't remember who it was now.
Begins with T.
Tom 420.
Yeah, Tom. T420 Tom, that's the one.
Tom, T420 Tom, yeah. Yeah, that's the one.
Where is it? It was there.
Hello, mate.
Hello,
mate. Can't see much, but we can hear you.
Can't see much.
Have you changed your race category to black or something?
Why is it a black screen situation?
Yeah.
Try it again. Yeah, still there.
Shut up.
Is it still black?
Yeah, I'll kick you, then you retry, yeah?
Yeah, I'll retry, yeah.
Never mind.
That's the one.
Come on, you can have a couple more then.
Explanations in the house.
Can have a couple more.
Oh, Joe Public. Where's he gone then? There he is. Excellent, nice to see you. Happy New Year to you, bro. Yeah, he does covers all the police and stuff like that. So yeah, any wrongdoings by the police, he covers it all. So it's pretty cool to see him in. I've been following him for a long while, and he's been following us as well. Hey, there he is.
Over here.
Yep.
You alright?
Not too bad, bro. How you doing?
Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Matt.
Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers, Tom. And cheers, everyone in the chat.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Yeah, not bad. Feels like every single day I seem to be on a live stream. I have done, well, not every day, but I've just done so many live streams in the last couple of weeks. I'm like, yeah.
Well, yeah. I haven't really been on the old YouTube for a while, to be fair. Well, I've been posting the odd short, but I haven't been watching people's videos and out.
Yeah. I've seen you doing a couple of live streams as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other week, yeah.
Somebody trying to ring you there, isn't it?
I believe so. Just let me try and get rid. I'll send him a message telling him live streaming. It's because it's not Tuesday night, you know what I mean? It's a Wednesday night, so everyone who's following me think it's
They wanted
yeah.
to
Well-
stop because you're on the wrong night.
Well, yeah, they probably don't know on the live stream. Just send a message then.
Mm.
So pretty cool. Yeah, it's great to see you, Tom. Long time no see. Like I said, back up
Yeah,
on the
man.
channel.
I thought I best do the honours.
Aye, why not? It's a different year. Why not?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Uh,
I need to do a bit more this year on the channel. Different stuff.
Good stuff.
uh-huh.
Get out there more.
That's the
I don't
one.
know. I don't know who that is.
Who?
Nissan.
Uh,
No, I have.
in the MX bike up this year. It's someone that knows me because he knows I've got a bike there in pieces that needs sorting out. So it's someone knows me. Hello, whoever it is. It's nice to see a few people. Pardon?
Probably someone who knows you in the area.
Possibly, or yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Nissan Dory on my channel, so they probably watch you as well. Oh, sorry, I'm just repairing my chair here. We're getting old gaffer tape off and replacing it with new
Gaffer.
gaffer tape. Like I've got these
Give me a second, I'll be back.
floppy well, you can't see it, but it's a floppy armrest, like, you know, it's just sort of so I can rest my arms on sponge instead of on hard leather. Yeah, it's a bit basic really, but there we go. There we go.
I've seen that live stream you did, and you were on about the background. What you're on, what you've got, Matt.
Yeah, you mean this? Happy?
Yeah.
It's good. Have you watched it?
I seen the preview to it. I was like, yeah. I see exactly what you're on about.
It's absolutely crazy. Yeah.
I watched that one.
It's just like, you know, they just kill anyone they encounter. Like, it's like, oh, what's he doing? I don't know. Bang. It's just like, yeah, it's very. Oh, here he goes. He's got his engine out.
It's a bit gruesome, but at the same time, it's funny. One of them, and it.
Oh, my arms are proper comfy now.
Hello.
Yeah, Bexy. Hello, Med.
Yeah, I've just dug it out now. Here's the engine that needs sorting out.
Bloody hell.
But you flick it around this side, it's loads of dog hair all over it. But like you say, it needs building up gaskets and clutch putting in.
Get all that stuff off of eBay.
I've got it all there. I've got all the stuff there for it. Just needs me getting a bit of time and to do it.
Yeah.
That'd
be a video on its own, bro.
Yeah, it would.
You know,
but saying that, it's a different than normal stuff on my channel. Know what I mean? But yeah, it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, people like that sort of stuff.
It's all gone now. It's all gone.
I can imagine, Matt. You're the same, aren't you, with engines and all that sort of stuff? Boat engines.
Yeah, I don't like taking them apart. I can do electricals and stuff on them, but I don't like sort of getting inside.
Yeah, pull the wheel off and that's about it.
I did change a Sprag clutch on my bike, you know, but it needs work doing to it, which I'm not really competent enough to do. So he's got a gasket kit there. Look.
Have you still got that bag then? Yeah.
I have, but it needs to be repaired because it's not rideable at the moment. Engine's not running.
Yeah. Can't you do the old swappy swap and for a new engine in there, like?
Probably cost more than a bike, you know.
It'd be good though, if you're willing to keep it. Huh?
Yeah, I think I'll just get my mate to take a look at it first and see if he spots anything dead obvious. It was burning a lot of oil as well, so I don't know whether the oil rings have gone on it. So he might be able to swap those out, put some new rings in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool old school crosser, isn't it, type?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice ride as well. Oh, shut it. You're not having any peanuts now. Come on. No.
Like, ruff.
Yeah. So do what I say. She's like, give it now.
Like, ruff.
Yeah. Don't like being ignored as well, like, you know. So she's yeah.
I put a video on earlier where I went to some zoo, like wildlife place, and there was polar bears.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked around the corner and there was goats, so I'm there like, oh, blah, blah, you know, try and get them going, you know, like goats and stuff. You know
Yeah.
how they do that with the tongue. Nah, they were just looking at me like, who the fuck's this guy?
Yeah.
Talking about your premiere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you
watch
watch
that.
it? Yeah, one with
Yeah.
them goats.
Yeah,
They're
pretty
all
cool them
looking at me
goats,
like,
aren't they?
who's this guy? I've seen enough humans today.
No.
Daniel, no, it's a little CR8 basically, a little dirt bike engine. So that's what it is. Just going through the comments there, see what I've missed.
Mam Nan says her Labraquita has become more mischievous with age. Yeah. They know how to sort of like get you doing what they want. Isn't it?
Someone's point, it sounds like a person doing a dog bark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's a real
exactly.
dog.
Yeah, someone sitting next to him.
Yeah.
Oh, the boy. Oh, the boy. Woof. A woof.
What do you want? Oh. What do you
A
want?
woof. It's like, hello, wolf. Hello, wolf.
When you show her you haven't got anything, you go, I got nothing. So she looks away. She's like like disgust. Like,
You've definitely got something. Like,
Yeah.
no, you definitely got something.
you've got something. Yeah. No, I ain't got nothing.
Ears up and that.
I ain't got nothing. See, she's like, fuck off.
Fuck up. You definitely got something.
She's like, I'm going, no, this is the no, there's nothing left. And she's like, I'm not having that.
Mm.
Yeah. It's just a mock carb, basically. Thinking getting over a set of revalves or something they're called. No, to replace the revalves. Fee-force valves or something, I'm not too sure for it yet. But, like I say, it's got to do that another time, not just yet. Still got a bit of oil on with wash my hands. But what happened to that one? It's quite funny actually. I went out with my son. I bought him a little CR80 as well, and went to a track, paid to go on a track. It's up past Rochdale, Whitworth, over that way. And we got on this track, and basically my son was following me around the track, and I turned around and he wasn't behind me, so I could see him down the bottom of the straight where it was just came. So I thought, oh right, I'll better go and see what's wrong with him. But it looked like he's his second or third time out on this bike, which is he's just used to gears, so it's quite a powerful bike for him.
Bye.
So instead of going down the track while bikes are coming up against me, I went down the side of the track, like on a bit of grass and puddles and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going quite fast. The next thing, I just drop, and yeah, it wasn't a puddle. It's like a swamp. End up in a swamp. The bike went right up to the tank, basically. Yeah. My son said all he could see is the back wheel come up in a load of water, then my head popped back up.
And that was the end of that. And that was the end of that.
Yeah. Well, the bike worked afterwards, but it started mixing. It had water got into the gearbox oil, and when he changed it, it was like milkshake. So I've stripped it down to re-clean it and never got around to doing it again. So
What
it's
do
a
you
fully
do? Gate
working
out the
bike.
swamp and then left it up like so it's like wheeling style for like run out the exhaust.
Yeah, just
And
well,
then
just
cranking.
leaning it over for a bit. A couple of kicks, it started straight away because it just cut out as soon as it went in the water, so it no hydraulic lock.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
and with a two-stroke, it's quite hard to get a hydraulic lock on it because how it's formed, because the valves are going through the actual sleeve of the barrel.
Yeah, it's tight in it basically.
Well, it's an open piston even at the top and bottom at one time
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
flows the air from the bottom to the top. It's
You wanna
weird
put-
how you explain how a two-stroke engine works, but yeah.
Pull your microphone up just a little bit. You've got a bit quiet.
Cheers.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Can you hear me okay? Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Great to see you in, Jake. Excellent.
Oof,
Uh,
really loud now. You want to turn yourself down a bit so me and Tom are sort of similar sort of level perhaps, but yeah.
The good old
yeah,
man. Hey,
Jake, Happy New Year to you as well.
fuck's sake.
How do you do this sound?
Are you going to settings, audio, and then just mic volumes right at the
Ah,
bottom?
that's it there.
Yeah.
Is that any better?
It's
Hello?
okay.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah, yeah.
That's the one, is it? Cool.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one.
So it's quite pretty funny that. Basically, I told my son to go back to the car and grab the camera and come back and take a picture of me. So I've got a picture of me in the swamp with my bike like submerged.
Yeah.
I'll have to show that out and put it on the wall behind us. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man. You'll have to. Ain't there no videos or nothing? No.
Hey?
Ain't there any videos or anything?
We have got a video somewhere, but
You like ragging it?
yeah, it was a bit chaotic before we done YouTube. And you know
Yeah.
Buxton, the Blue Lagoon, Buxton.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've seen it on your Instagram or your son's one of you.
Yeah, a couple
Well-
of pictures then, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we used to go there quite a lot, and I think it's on my old phone or an old SIM card or mem card. I'll have to try and find it. And
Yeah.
basically, it's me, my son, and my mates. We went on a track, and it was like not allowed on it on bikes, but we didn't know that at the time. You know what I mean?
What was this?
So
A Blue Lagoon type place?
Yeah, it's like a dirt path. So we all thought, right, let's go down it and see where it went. So it's right like green laning, but across fields.
Yeah,
And the only time we came across a fence is where the gate is. So you open one gate, someone jumped off the back, open the gate, open the next gate. Know what I mean? And as soon as it's gone through, the last person closes the gate on the back of the bike, gone again. So it's like,
yeah,
yeah,
just over green laning and stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
so
no,
it's like go as quick as we can go across these gates, know what I mean, and across the road and see how far we went. So we got from the Blue Lagoon right round to another quarry, basically.
Yeah, there's a full actual track, isn't there? And it
Yeah.
goes all up the mountain and back down, and you go all through the valleys. And is it that HS2 site and all that site?
Oh no, this is the other side, right on the other side, the far side than that.
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Going
few.
away the other way.
Yeah, there's a few different ones in it.
Yeah, so we ended up in this other quarry, and it was like a working quarry because there was machines there. So we decided to scarp off in case if there was security on there, the day of the bikes and next thing, know what I mean, getting hassle. So we just came back, and yeah, it was fun. My son was filming on my mobile phone, like you're saying. So phone was this way, that way, upside down, all over the place, and
Yeah.
but you get the gist of it. It's a bit of a
Shake on.
yeah, a bit of a shakes from the suspension and bouncing across off road. Yeah, definitely.
Shake on and that.
But yeah, I've got a video. It's a quite little short video, but it's probably no good to anyone. But it's just a good laugh
It's
to
old
watch.
times and good times and a memory.
Yeah, that's it for us in the families. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
probably the only time we've really got much out on camera. It's that time.
Yeah, man. Sick.
What are you saying, Matt, about your bike? You need some special work doing on it.
Well, the thing is, it was using a lot of oil. Every time I took it out, I was having to fill it up. Like I'd go for a ride, and I was having to put more oil in it. Like and it was like going from where it should be empty, and I'd have to fill it up each time. And then like I took it for one ride one day, and it just ran out when I was on the ride, and I was like, shit. So I was like, well, maybe I can just nurse it, gently, and then sort of it decided to just die, and I brought it back home, and it's just sat in the shed ever since. So I mean, it needs to be stripped down, like, and find out whether or not there's something, it's leaking oil somewhere, or whether the oil rings have gone or something. So
Yeah. I was just reading this lad's comment again. Oh, Andrew's in. Nice to see you, Andrew. Happy New Year.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, this lad's comment further up. Vintage bikes or something he was saying. Looking to get rid of it. Loads of people building classic. Oh yeah, a classic dirt bike. I've got a 1988 YZ490. The frame's just been powder coated. I started on the suspension, and that's as far as I got. It does need a full engine rebuild. All the engine bits are there, as far as I know. We stripped the engine down, put in a box, and fingers crossed, not much has gone missing. But that's been stripped down for about 15 years now. So, yeah, there's a couple of dirt bikes that I need sorting out. Yeah, the flying machines.
He wants to buy them, though. He wants to buy them off you.
Yeah. The 490, I won't sell that until it's done at least, because, like he says, it's a flying machine, and it's just a legend. That if you're into your dirt bikes, yeah, it's like a CR500 and called Widowmakers and stuff like that. Yeah,
That's what
the power just.
Own. That's why a legend owns it, because it's a legend, that bike, and it.
When the power comes on, it comes on like a sledgehammer. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's very
it's got band
aggressive.
on it and all that, hasn't it? It's got the power band and all that shit. Like,
yeah. But also, it's not supposed to be the best handling for a 500 either. So that's a bit more entertaining at times, I'd say.
Small frame, massive engine type fucking shit going on there.
My mate's got this touring bike, like it's a motocross but touring bike. It's sort of like, well, it's an off-road bike. And I said, oh yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Like, so how do you find to ride it? Like, he goes, oh, it's a piece of cake, it's automatic. And I'm like, you what? And he goes, yeah, it's got Tiptronic, like just touch, up down on the thing, like, so it just changes, and it changes automatically for you as well.
Yeah,
you can force it.
The pedals, and you don't have to put the clutch in and all that stuff.
That's right, no clutch. Yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
And he said it's got like a traction control, so when you're going through slippy stuff, you can just put the power on, and it will just move you through it, like, rather than just spinning out, like, yeah.
Kevin's asking a question there. No, it's the actual two-stroke 500cc. So yeah, bit of an handful. Oh, Tracy's in the house. Hello, Tracy. Nice to see you.
And Melissa. Hello, Melissa.
Yo.
Yeah, it sounds like a few people are into the bike, so I might have to do a bike video. Yeah, there's Melissa as well.
Yeah, I'm up for watching a
Luke
gym build bike video type thing going on, bro. I'm up for that.
Luke saying, how am I feeling? Because we were up quite late last night till about 4 a.m, was it? Something like that. On Liam's live stream. Liam fell asleep, so he dropped off. So we just carried on his stream, And then Daniel Uller was, I'm just going to put my head down now, I'll be all right. And he fell asleep on the stream. So it was just like, yeah.
That was the end.
Hijacked. Took it over.
My dog is like yipping at me downstairs. Let me go make sure she got water, because calm her down, shut her up, because she's like, she didn't get her peanuts, so now she's going to like mess me around now. I'll be back now.
Yeah,
no worries.
Let's see if we've got any other little bits to show you of the bike, or the 490 one even.
It's bike related now. Bike related. Yes, guys in the chat. So, has Luke changed his name to Luke Al-EF? Hello, mate. Was that someone else?
Oh, yeah, she didn't have any water in her bowl. She's happy now. She drink it all, and then she's like, more. I need more now. It's like, yeah, but you just drunk like half a bowl of water. And it's like, yeah, but I need more. So you put it down for her, and she's like, right, thank you. And then she goes and lies down. It's like she just wants to know it's there, it's got to be there.
Yeah, so she's drank all the water, and then you've got to fill it back up before she's okay.
Yeah, she won't. Yeah. She's not happy, and that bowl is filled back up, and then she'll go and settle
what
down.
You doing?
Yeah.
Well, I've drank all that. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
And the funny thing is, if we're going out for a WALK, yeah, she'll then, whatever's in the bowl, she'll drink it all before she goes out. It's almost like as if, well, I've got to drink that because I don't know whether I'll have any more when I'm out, because you never know, we could be out forever and I'll never have more water. So I better drink all that now before I go out.
Yeah. So my bowl gets filled up again.
Yeah. I think it's because she wants to pee more as well. So it's like, if I fill myself up now, I can leave more mark spots, when I'm out.
Oh, yeah. Luke says, different person, lad. Sorry to disappoint. No worries, mate. I thought he was someone else, and they changed the name.
What, you mean Liam? No, sorry. What am I saying? No.
It's Luke Al-EF. I thought it was Luke.
Luca. Yeah.
You all right? Can you see it? The engine, all right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that with beer.
Full screen. That's the little CR80 engine, yeah?
Yeah, Neo, bro, yeah.
And this is the YZ 490 carb. And this is just a carb. The 81 is about that big, it is. That goes on here.
Yeah.
And here's the 490 one. And stick it next to the cylinder head. It's basically
massive.
The size of the cylinder head.
Jesus.
Bloody hell.
And that's just the carb. And then in here, in the head, you've got your piston that goes up and down here. That's about not like
3 inch or something. Coke can
size. Well, like a lid off an aerosol. It'd go up and down here, and that attaches to a rod, which goes from the top here down to this crank here. There's a crank in there that spins.
Yeah.
Do they call it a pinion rod? The piston. The piston goes on the pinion and then onto the crank.
There's the bearing at the bottom, isn't there?
Yeah, what's happened on my 490? It sees this bottom end one talking about.
Yeah.
But I've actually got this bottom end here.
Yeah.
There's a bottom end, and like you see, the conrod itself is absolutely longer than the engine. If you look, stand it up, the actual crank itself is the same size as the engine.
Can't
So
you swap
these,
that over, though? Can't you have the same, like the thingy at the bottom, and then swap it over?
Piston rod. Sorry, I meant to say piston rod.
The rod. Yeah,
that's the piston rod there, the conrod.
Yeah.
See how it's dead tight like that? It's supposed to be quite smooth.
So that won't fit in the casing then, will it, at the bottom?
No, this is for the 500, this one. And this is like 4 times smaller. This is only an 80, where this is a 490 cc.
Oh,
So it's like 5 times bigger. Just to show you the difference. And same with the carb. The carb's 5 times bigger than the ones on here.
I thought you were on about putting that one in there. I was going to say.
No. I'll show you the one out of this one compared to that one. I'll get you both back up now.
He's gone.
He's done the honours.
Yeah.
He's pressed the back button. That's the worst thing you could ever do on your own live stream.
Oh yeah. It's bloody fatal, isn't it, on StreamYard?
Yeah. Press back. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's like, what's going on? I've got Carling tonight. It's got a bit of a bitter aftertaste, really. It's like, yeah.
A bit of that.
Blech. Tastes like fairy liquid, like aftertaste, sort of.
And then when you get to just past the halfway point, it tastes tinny. If you've got fillings, thingies with that.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucked that one.
Yeah, he's gone. That's it now, folks. It's just us.
That's the end of that one. We've got Explore Nation in the building. Hello, Med.
Carling isn't good. No, I know. I do prefer the old Galaroo. It's a bit more like Stella, you know.
It's definitely, oh God. Can you remember signing my trainers at Scarefest?
I can't actually. No, I was probably a bit drunk that night.
Yeah. I've got your signature on my trainers. They're in a see-through box.
Right. So up on a shelf with lights on them, like pointing at them now.
No. It's like a it's sick. I've got a book as well with all of everyone's signatures from that night.
Oh, cool.
Including yourselves. Do you want to look? Shall we have a look? See who's,
yeah, go on then. Let's go and see.
Let's see who's in the chat who's signed the book.
See, was I capable of actually writing that night? So we can see if there's a scribble or not.
Yeah,
I probably did a big T, a big S, and a big V.
No, I've got your full thingy in there.
The secret vault, and I normally like the T, the H, and the
I've got the
T, S, and the V.
The book. It's got everyone's. I was saying to Will earlier, and he needs to sign the book.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll come and sign it next time. See you.
There we are. I told you, secret vault. Look, the big S, and a V, and then a squiggle around it. Like,
yeah, in gold.
Yeah, as he freezes, like, yeah. Melissa Jones Paranormal. What did she say? Eat your
we
muff, eat your
Are we
muff
back?
out, baby. What the fuck? Is that
Are we
what it
back?
said underneath? What does it say underneath Melissa Jones? It says, "Eat your muff out, baby."
I don't know.
It's all fuzzy. Hang on. Eat your heart out, baby broom.
Boom, broom.
Broom? Broom?
Boom.
What's
Who was
that?
that? Oh, Melissa. That was Melissa who put that.
I thought I said, eat my muff out.
Right, I'll to
Eat
show you
your,
these last two cranks here. Not talking about people. These
Eat
conrods
your
and
heart
stuff.
out, baby.
Yeah.
Broom?
Mm.
Yeah, that's what it says, yeah.
You'll see the size difference now. Go on, what's that, Tom?
Hey, I said we've
Go on,
got
show
better
us.
people, bro.
Zozzy, or is it Lozzie?
Oh, Josh.
Steve exploring within.
Yeah,
Exploring with
exploring with
Josh.
John.
Exploring
Gav.
with Barry Little. Gav,
Got
Barry
Gav.
Little. Jackie Green's Cats and Things. Yeah. Elrose. Ma Babe. A
Ma
Up.
Babe.
Me Ducks. Adventures with Sug. GTR.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
GTR.
pretty cool.
That's GTR. Yeah, we've got loads of people on there. Happy days.
Good stuff. Yeah.
And the man himself.
Danny WF. Look. Yeah. Stevie D.
All right.
Yeah.
When did you start that? Was that when you went Streamfest or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need you on there now, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Right, let's show you these two cranks. This first one is out the 80. Yeah.
Yeah. Like a lawnmower.
And this one is off the
Lawnmower.
500.
Jesus.
You can see the
Yeah.
weight difference.
Yeah.
I'm just having
And they
trouble keeping that up.
They're counterbalanced as well, isn't it? So as the weight of the con comes down, it's like balanced so that it's, you know, it doesn't sort of run, vibrate.
Yeah, you'll see it on this one better. Here's all
Yes.
the where it's been cut away, and there's all the weighted part.
Counterweight, yeah.
The piston pushes down here, making more heavy top, so it spins round.
Mm.
And that bar don't go all the way through. It only goes into each one of here, like you see. And each bar is pressed in to this. So when you change your bearings, you've got to get all this pressed, pulled apart, pressed again. Because your bearings go in this conrod, which is, you can see, is gone. That's why I replaced it. You got to strip it all down, get it pressed together, sent off, and balanced all again. And yeah, that's how you rebuild them basically. But
That's crazy.
yeah, it just shows you the difference in sizes from a 100cc basically to 500.
Yeah. Massive in just the weight.
Melissa says she can't even remember writing that in that book.
Mitch is saying something.
Nissan says fucking always 420, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it.
it.
Balances out the weight of the piston and the conrod, because as the piston and the conrod come down, that weight is balanced by a weight going up on the wheel at the bottom, isn't it? So it's like as that comes down, that one goes up. So they cancel each other out. So instead of the bike would be jumping otherwise, wouldn't it? Be going boing, 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 boing.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much.
rip itself to pieces.
Needle bearings in the conrod they are. Yeah. That's what's in them ones, or what was in them ones. Yeah. Needle bearings in the conrod ones. Yeah, and I think it's like ball bearings, like roller ones on the crank casing ones. Yeah, roller. Yeah. roller ones. Yeah. Probably got the name totally wrong, but you know what I mean.
That one. It's that one.
Binga bong. Bongo bong bong.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang. Bang,
But saying that,
bang,
I've
bang.
got loads of projects to do, mechanical wise. I've got the couple of bikes, like I say, need building up the engines and stuff. I've also got a Vauxhall Nova SR of 1981. 1991 SR in black. It's got the Calibra red top 16 valve engine and gearbox to go in it. The only reason the gearbox and engine's not in it is because it needed a bit of welding on the front, and I can't do welding. And it's been off the road for, like I say, 15, well, even longer. My son's coming up to 20, in his 20s now, so about 20 years it's been off the road.
I've always wanted to have a go at welding, but I've never, like found myself in the right situation to be able to sort of like learn it. So
It's quite easy welding, as to be fair. Yeah.
I can solder, all day long.
Depends what metal it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, that comment. Yeah, the PAL valve, Yamaha RD350 PAL valve. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome it was. I had a gold one when I was 16, 17, and I was doing 90 in third gear. Yeah. And the guy said, have a go, so I had it on the road, and this car was in front, doing about 20, so overtook it. And as it overtook it, accelerated a little bit, and wow, I felt the power, and it just knocked it up the next gear and the next gear, and I was doing 90 down this bleeding road, which is a 70-mile-an-hour road, because it turns into it, honest. If you carry on, it all roads lead to a 70-mile-an-hour road, don't they? So, not lying.
Yeah. Until you get to Manchester and it's like turns to 20.
No, that's Wales. That we're still normal in Manchester.
I went on a road the other week, mate, and it was like 20 mile an hour. Dabs you with the speed camera and that.
Yeah. The Suzuki Wolf as well. That's another nice bike. I think it was a 2-cylinder, 2-stroke 250 Suzuki Wolf limited edition, imported from Japan. Yeah, that was nippy as well. Like the RD350 PAL valve, about the same power, and yeah.
The Suzukis make better bikes than they make cars. Their cars are shite.
Tracy says the rolls are back.
The what back? Oh, them, dolls are back in the house with the green hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little dolls. I'm sure there's a doll bashers here getting rid of them as we speak.
I've had a stalker for fucking 12 months.
Yeah, she's called Steffi, isn't she? You can't get rid of her.
No. That's me messes, bro.
That's what I mean. That's your stalker. You can't get rid of her.
Definitely can't get rid of her.
Why you had a stalker? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have. Yeah, like harassment at its finest, mate. I've even at the point where I'm like screenshotting and recording the situation.
Yeah.
If I knew where she lived, I'd report it to the coppers.
Do you think it's a female then, or?
I don't know. No idea. I've blocked like 22 accounts in like 13 months. And she unknown message. I'll keep making accounts and all this stuff. You know, one of them giving us shit.
Yeah, we had some dickheads in Liam's last night, and they were just like,
Know where
fucking
you live. You know,
come
that
in.
sort of stuff. I know where you
Yeah.
live.
I told
Everyone knows where I fucking live. Some prick put
No,
it on
that's
fucking
what they were-
my house on Google.
That's what they were saying to me. That's what they were saying to me. I know where I'm watching you. Like,
you're stalker, yeah.
yeah,
Mad.
proper situation, man.
There, look, Mike's got a 450F. That's a beast. That's a 4-stroke dirt bike.
Hey
Won't mind
Tom,
if it goes that.
I had a stalker who'd been harassing me for about 10 years, and she got in my house when I wasn't there. My mate was looking after the house, and she said, "I'm a friend of Matt," so he let her in. She was acting all fucking weird, and he tried to get her out. So he was like trying to usher her out, but he stepped out, saying like, you know, come out. She just fucking closed the door, locked it, fucking closed the curtains, locked herself in the house.
Did you do a live stream on that, talking about it and stuff? Like
Years
ages
ago, yeah.
I can remember that. Yeah, yeah.
And she got sectioned, like taken away by the police and sectioned. She was upstairs in a bedroom, barricaded herself in. And when they were like banging on the door, she was pretending like she wasn't in there. And they pushed the door open, and she was in bed like that with her arms crossed. And she had a garden secateurs in one hand and a kitchen knife in the other. And she's like, "Oh, hello. What are you doing here? This is my house." She's like, "This is my house." She said to them straight away, like, and he's like, "Yeah." They said, "It's not your fucking house. Get the fuck out!" Like, you know,
Like what you're doing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, dodgy shit, innit? Like, I'll do wherever I can. I'll make plenty more accounts, and you won't block them. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, leave me alone, will you?
Yeah, they do try. Yeah, you get used to it after a while. Like, I mean, I've got fucking so used to people dicking around over the years. It's like I've had 20 odd years of people fucking with me. So,
yeah, I've got that used to it. The comments, they make, I put that on the short. You know, if I go out with my lady for something, eat or something, and I put that at the short, you know, the title of the short, and it gets like 7,000 views and stuff. I'm like,
what do you put? What do you put in the title? What is it you put on the title?
There's a few, mate. Like, I don't show her enough and all this stuff. Like, let me have a look what the latest one was. I think that got like 7.5K views.
So you've got a magic formula. Then we'll have to start using.
I called the person a sausage, and I was having a beer, and I was like, "Oh, something like, yeah, I don't show me messes enough, or some." It was something along the lines of that. Let me just have a look.
That's going to be the title of my next video. Then I don't show my misses enough in Dover tunnels.
Let's have a look. Yeah. Let me just see what it costs now.
I need those extra views, man.
Have you not seen me shorts?
Yeah, do you? Hey, Matt.
You've got like 5K and shit. Oh, 6.
Matt, I've got a question for you. No, since
the title was "Still funny you don't post there." Still funny you don't post there, and then I've put like me, you sausage. Yeah.
I'll try to tap into that demographic then. Yeah. Yes, Will. Sorry,
Matt.
Go on, sorry, bro. Sorry.
Know your thumbnails you've been doing?
Yes.
Do you reckon they've been helping push your channel out and the videos like your tunnel one?
People have liked them. Yeah.
Because it's different. Yeah, it's different than normal thumbnails.
Do you know something that Josh told me a few years ago? I was like, so what do you find, like, you know, is one of the better ways to kind of get your, you know, videos to kind of do well? Like, is it your editing? Do you keep them short or long, or, you know, what do you do? He says, well, I'll tell you, the number one thing that I spend the most time on, he said, more than the videos and the editing and any of that, right? He said, the number one thing I spend most of the time on is my thumbnails. And getting the title right and the thumbnails, because that's what draws. That's the first thing people see, and that has to be right to attract them in.
To watch a video. Where click on the video, innit?
Yeah.
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 So
Because
some of
I've
that,
noticed some of these thumbnails, like you say, it's like all blended in, different pictures. Like might be a police car and a house here, then like a scared person or
He's got his
something.
face in
But it's
there as
all
well. Isn't it?
blended in well. Yeah,
Yeah, his
yeah.
face
It's
is
good
like
how they've put it
the
together.
main
Like,
shot in the thumbnail, but like everything is behind, in it. You know, one of them.
yeah.
Yeah, it's sick how he does
Yeah.
it. And then the title is what's in the thumbnail, basically, innit? Or he's
Yeah.
putting the title as what's in the thumbnail built in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then the description as well. I think that's the main thing. Putting stuff in your description as well.
I've told it to generate me
Yeah.
one now, so I'll see what it comes up with.
That's what people click on first as impressions. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But it's not all
Yeah.
impressions.
Matty
fine.
saying, Mitch is asking you a question there. Basically, it's in
Richie?
AI, isn't
Oh,
it?
Mitch.
Basically, Matt.
Yeah, it's AI on
Yeah.
Bing. Yeah.
I'm just going water the garden. I'll be back in a minute.
Here we are. Look, I just told it to give me an Urban Explorer on a motocross bike in Manchester, and this is what it's given me. Look, it's given me 4, and that's the first one. All right, and then so that looks a bit like Manchester. That's a bit like, you know, sort of, but you can see he's like got a fake, you know, gas mask on, and
Yeah.
you know that.
That's not bad. That looks a bit like Manchester. That
Yeah,
Town Hall, maybe.
yeah, Town Hall. So, you know, and then I strip them out. Sometimes I stretch them because they're always square, like Instagram format, which is a bit shit, really. But I just stretch them out and, you know, just put the text on top. But I mean, some of them are quite good. I mean, have a look at some of the previous ones I've done, like that one in Dover. I said I want a tunnel with an explorer in a tunnel. So look, it's put like, but it makes it look massive because he's tiny. So I thought, well, I'm not going to use that one because it's too small. But you can see the seas out there. Look at the end of the tunnel. See, it's like sea. So it's got it right, like, you know, it's sort of listening to what I'm saying. And then it did that one, which is, I think, maybe one of the ones I used. No, it was that one. I used that one.
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
And then there's that one. But there's previous ones I've done here. Like these ones, you know, it wasn't quite what I wanted, but, you know, Dover tunnels. And it was like it put the White Cliffs, look, and it's got loads of like little houses built into the hills and shit, you know. So it just comes, and it's good. Look, it's got wartime blokes, look, you know, wartime World War II, and like boats landing on the beach and stuff. So it's very clever, but sometimes it's a bit too much. It's like you can't work out what's going on, so it's not simple enough. Look at that one. It's like
over the top, like some of it.
Two Dovers back to back, like, you know, 2 hills back to back. You know, it's crazy, but. You know, just from typing in words and giving it descriptions, it'll create what you're interested in. This was one of the ones I did. I'm not sure if I put this one out yet, but that was the one I used. Like a load of snakes in a tunnel, because I thought, oh, that'll just, people will go like, what, snakes in a tunnel? You know, it's just like they'll be going like, what's going on? I didn't ask for the snake. I didn't ask for the snakes. So I don't know what it was like. You know, why it sort of like put all these snakes in there. Oh, no, there we are. No, I did. I said Manchester air raid shelter with snakes all over floor. I did actually say it. Sorry. Yeah. But I don't know why I said it. I just thought, oh, let's just put snakes on the floor. I'll be making it a bit more interesting. This was the fishy froth one. We said like fishy froth because we were laughing about that the other day. So like, I said like, give me, you know, fishy froth washing up on a rainbow beach, you know.
That was a good one, what you did with that boat, and you had like some guy in a suit hanging on the ladder at the side of the boat. Yeah, that was quite cool.
Yeah, I got some other ones. Christ, I got tons, yeah.
You sent us a couple, didn't you? Christmas ones.
This is the Brady one. I said a bloke in a like pink tight running gear escaping the police. But he's running towards him. Like, I mean, what the fuck's that? He's like, he's not running away from him. He's running towards him with a Christmas theme. So it's like all Christmas shit round. And it's like, yeah. And it's like, there we are, like, again. So this one was Brady's Christmas card. Look, I sent him. He's got tits as well. Look. So, don't know why, but yeah. But yeah, it's good. You know,
Where's the
it's
ones
very,
that you sent us? Are they there? Should be just after them or before that, shouldn't it?
it seems to have only kept a few in the recent
Christmas ones and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries.
It's
I want it
gone.
somewhere.
Yeah. But
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I'll just throw it on Instagram because we've not put anything up on that either for a while.
No, I
We've
don't.
got our next guest in.
Diverse clits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no. Well,
As
that's
our next,
someone just
is
came
that
in
our
the chat, so
our
I'll just
next,
give him a hello.
Has our guests got diverse clits then? Our next guest.
No, it's Mr. John.
Oh,
I've got a diverse clip.
Hello, Mr. John.
Yeah.
All right,
Hello
John.
there.
He's got a
Hello,
diverse side
All
parting.
right, John.
I fucking just got that. How you doing, Tom? All right, Matt. Hello, Will.
Hi, mate.
Yeah.
Not too bad, bro. How you doing?
All right.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Yes.
Happy New
Are
Year
we
to you and
talking-
all that.
Are you messing around with AI images again, Matthew?
You can use the AI images without copyright problems because they're just generated. They're not from real photos. They're just completely created out of nothing. So yeah, you can use them any way you want.
Wicked.
Yeah.
But it's
But you
surprising what you
can't
So,
do
your
those
New Year, John, and Christmas.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's good.
Oh, no, it'd be over. Yeah, do
All
read
in all,
ones.
it's
It'd be able to do hundreds of them and all that, wouldn't it? But we're not into rude stuff on this channel, are we? It's YouTube.
Tube.
One, they won't let you. Yeah, even if you just get your
The AI won't let you.
flashlight or flashlight
Well,
out, yeah.
loads of times.
Yeah, I don't talk about that one.
Yeah.
I'll get it out. I'll get it out.
Yeah, the flashlight, yeah. Man, you got that now.
Hey, bro, I've had one of them for about 12 months, man. I wish I knew about that before I went with my missus, you know what I mean? Fuck yeah.
You better watch what you're saying, because she's watching still. Yeah. Oh, good.
Imagine
It's
she
fun.
is. I can imagine.
This is the sort of thing I created for people's Christmas things. Is like with Will, I did it so it was an urban explorer running in a sewer tunnel with a Christmas theme, you know, and it was similar sorts of stuff like that, but it was more,
Yeah, very similar to that.
Yeah.
I had like a torch and hard hat on, I think, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
have you seen that AI thing where you can make your own music, but you just type it in and it puts a beat to it, and it's like you talk in your voice and it like makes the song sounding like you and stuff with a beat to it and that, and all you got to do is type it in and like say the first three letters, and it like takes your voice and says the old music and all that like.
Yeah, it's
there
clever.
it is. Whether I can get it on screen while showing numbers, I can't there, no. Right, I can do it like that. Give me a second.
You find it.
Should we show everyone's number now?
You find
I found it. Let's see whether we can do this.
DMB.
Percent. Share screen.
What flashlight? Melissa says.
Flashlight, she's saying. Yeah. Flashlight, not flashlight.
Right.
Flashlight. Either way, you have to do that, innit?
One takes batteries, the other takes something else.
Yeah.
And batteries.
Yeah. Yeah. The other takes 3 Duracells up the Jap's eye. Yeah.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Right, here we go. You can see this, yeah?
All them, yeah.
You all see that. Let's hope it's still there without showing numbers now. That's
Yeah,
the one
I
you done for us, the Christmas
photoshopped
card.
your face on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a person, man. Now.
Oops, that's what I'll do. Get this rid. Oh, that's it.
That is that point where you were pushing people out the way, like, move quick.
Yeah. Explorer, and it put like a fucking crowbar in his hand.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Nothing like generalisation, is it?
Sounds about right nowadays.
Yeah, that's the one. Not too bad, that. Split second. And it's gone, you didn't see. Right, yeah. Oh, forgot about that, yeah. Never mind.
Oh,
I didn't see it.
Oh.
Yeah, cool. Because there's nothing there to see, so you missed it. Nothing to miss. Damn. I'll get it right one day, won't I?
What's this AI music thing then? Do you know what it's called? Is it on like a phone or something?
I seen it on TikTok. Me, it was like you say 3 words. I don't know if it's an app or something, but you say 3 words in your voice, but you type something down like a full sentence, and it like puts it into a music rap type or singing rock or wherever you want it.
There's an AI music generator called Melodia.
It could be.
I'll try it now and see if it's any good.
I don't know. It was on TikTok. What I seen. That it makes you into like singing and all that stuff.
There's one you can do with like your face, and you can mold people's face onto like any type of film, whatever. I've been trying to look at that, but it's a bit more complicated than just generating it.
Yeah, yeah. I have seen the situation.
It works well, but I've had to delve into the depths of various computer stuff I've got, and I'm getting there. I've never used Linux, so it's like,
yeah,
it's all open source. So once I've got it working, I'm gonna have a fucking field day.
Can you feel the flesh tonight? Melissa says.
Fuck off! They want me to subscribe, you know, and like pay money to get a fucking trial.
For this music thing.
Yeah. You can't have a trial on it. It won't give you a trial.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you've got to pay us first. Otherwise, nah, you can't have it. Hang on, let's skip that.
No flesh, feeling flesh tonight.
Hang on, it has let me in. So, pick a voice.
I know Bexy is pretty good. I've just never used it before. And it's a bit of a nightmare.
Yo, well. Yo, T420, mate.
Hello, mate. Wales in.
Hello, Elliot.
Hello, mate. Luke says, oh my God, it's John. Oh, not John. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Not sure, Bexy. It's in a virtual box on my on Windows 11. Hang on, I'll tell you.
What version are you using, John? The batteryless.
Oh, it is letting me do it. I've chosen Elon Musk singing "The Hills Are Alive," so we'll see if that's any good now.
It's a what?
Is it copyrighted? That it will be, won't it? Or copyrighted
I don't
the
know.
song?
I don't
No,
know.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah, don't play just in case.
Oh,
But it's
Come on,
does
do,
that as well
do
with
the,
Elon Musk and all
do
that.
the
Yeah.
honors. Come on,
you
do
can
the honors.
you can always edit your video and trim out the copyright bit later on, can't you?
Yeah,
But,
you've got to do the honors. Let's have a listen.
it says it can take up to 5
All right,
minutes.
then make it right. If you want to hear that, yeah, tune in till the end, and they'll let you play it right at the end, Matt. Then I can just chop the end off.
Okay.
Nice and easy that way.
Nah, but if you timestamp it now,
So
right,
yeah,
well, when it loads, timestamp it.
It's
and then
quite
we'll be
easy.
Like, "Wait now, this is the time. It was
Yeah.
like 1 hour and 11 minutes and 33 seconds. Play now. Now.
Yeah, if you get a copyright strike, it tells you
Yeah.
exactly where the copyright strike happened in your video anyway. So you
Yeah,
can
that-
just say mute it.
No, the board with the.
oh, can you?
Yeah, it
Go
tells
on
you.
then.
It says
Go on, Matt.
it says exactly this moment you had a copyright thing. What do you want to do? Do you want to remove it? Do you want to trim the video, or you got options, or do you want to dispute it? You can dispute it if you want, but that takes days, and then it often tell you to go bugger
Yeah.
off, like, and they go no.
Aye.
Carl 00.
If you can't suss it out, I'll get you.
I seen you on.
Give you a phone call and give you some earache.
I had a bloody manager of the band Australings, and I went to their house, and I think it probably was their house, and then the manager said it wasn't their house, they didn't live there, and we don't want you showing photos of them, and can you take all out? And I said, yeah, right then, because they weren't nasty with me, they were quite all right, so I took the name out the title, and I've blurred it out so you can't see the face of the person, and I've kind of anonymized it. But yeah, the famous lead singer.
On its way to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray. I go over stones on its
That just sounds like
On
a
its
woman.
way.
Come on.
That does not sound like Elon Musk. I don't know. Can you hear it? Okay.
Oh, Vera Lynn.
We fucking definitely
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
way to sing
loud enough.
through the night.
Hang on. It might be because my
like a lark.
hang on. Might be because my microphone is in the noise removal mode. Try this now. Then here we go.
Over stones on its way
Nope.
to sing through the
It's the same.
night like a lark who is learning to pray.
Did you get that?
We
Well, I
got
know
that.
the bollocks.
We got that.
I know it's shit, isn't it? I mean, that is not Elon Musk singing that.
Nope.
It's got like Joe Biden, Darth Vader. I mean, like,
It's not one for you, no.
don't sound very good, really.
Like
No.
say your voice into it
Duncan
and then
Ozzy's in.
plays your voice to the song.
You right, Duncan?
Yeah. There's a game here called BitLife, and its icon is just a sperm. Really? Yeah.
Horrible wine, that.
Yeah.
Not many names left.
Well,
You need
not
the
saying
one.
that.
You know?
There's a thing called Botify, right? And it will chat to people pretending to be you. Oh, great! It's like, so I can just answer every message on my channels, like, but it's not me. It's just some random thing going like, yeah, really great, man. Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh,
God.
fuck it.
Yeah. Imagine if someone left you a message saying, "Oh, Matt, great to see you, and don't forget that 200 quid you always give us." Imagine the response it'll give automatically. Then they'll say, "Oh, look, it says, oh yeah, we'll give it you next week, the AI," and then obviously it's like a verbal contract then.
Yeah, next week is like 3 months or something.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a verbal contract, and it's been recorded, it'll be able to be played in court, wouldn't it? As evidence, I believe.
Fucking-
Well, I've got a new
So,
one
yeah,
now.
I can see where things can get nasty.
Yeah, I've got a new one now. It's going to generate voices based what I type in. So I'm going to like see whether I can get Elon Musk saying some shit. So.
Oh well, I bet you haven't seen that, have you?
What?
That's what's on the wall here.
You spin your light globe.
No, it's a tile with Tom's Urban Explorer logo. One of his
Oh,
logos.
that there.
Yeah, that there's Tom's Urban Explorer logo on a tile while stuck on the wall. A glass
Nice.
one.
Oh yeah.
That's
Can you
cool.
see,
Where
yeah.
you get that from?
Off the internet, bro. It was like
Yeah,
10 quid or
Sort
something.
of.
In a minute.
Oh, you can get it from there. That's pretty cool.
It's off the internet, bro. It's like, oh, it's stuck to the wall, but yeah, it's stuck to the wall, bro. Can't get that off, man.
Yeah, no worries. It's that little square there. Yeah, see it.
Let me put it on the full screen. Do the honors.
Might as
Yeah.
well see you doing all the effort.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
See it, yeah.
Yeah.
And how do you get the name on it? Do you have to just type in what you want or something? Or
Send them a
it's
JPEG.
like a glass tile type thing, and you just like put your picture on it, and then they send it you.
right, so you send them whatever you want on there, and then send you that back. I get you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I had to do the honors for Tom's.
Yeah, that's awesome, bro.
Awesome,
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
Yeah. It's just a little reminder of Tom's memory, you know. Isn't it?
I'm sorry, but you ran out of Voices AI credits. Fill it up and you can generate even more ultra-realistic AI audio with me.
But I don't have any credits because it's supposed to be a trial to see whether I want to use it. But it's like, no, to get even the very first one, you have to pay. Fuck off.
Back off.
So why waste my time making me install it? I can't even see if it works properly and whether it's any good. So, but you want me to pay to just find that out? Nah. So it's going to be uninstall.
Yeah, for the privilege to find out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aye. Oh, I managed to get my PayPal sorted now. Not my PayPal, my YouTube AdSense set up. So,
yeah.
thanks to Richie Willock. Richie Willock helped us out. He came down and visited me. So he had to go on the computer and sussed it out for me. I was like, virtually did it myself, but I didn't know I have to press something or something like that. At least it's done now. So I should be getting my first paycheck next week. Not next week, next month from YouTube.
Oh yeah,
So that'll be pretty cool.
Sorted it out, Fucking.
Well, I didn't. Like I say, Richie Willock did it for me, yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be coming in next month when they ever pay it out, near the end of the month, I believe.
Definitely fucking.
So yeah.
You need to get paid that what you owed, bro. You need to get paid what you owed, innit? you showed me that.
Like,
you showed me
interest in my
that
account.
day. You showed me it that day. I was like, bro, you definitely need to get paid that, man. He's just sitting there doing that.
Yeah, exactly. They're earning interest on it, you know what I mean? Sat in their account, so send it to me. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down Stoke the other week. And I thought I'll give Tom a call because it'll be rude not to, because obviously that's where you're from, around that area.
Yeah,
So I
man.
phoned him. He said, "Oh," I said, "Do you know where we are?" He went, "Oh, I've heard of that place." I said, "I'm there now." So he went and came and see me, basically. Met up, didn't we? Having a quick chat.
Yeah, we did. We did
It's good.
meet up and that for an hour or so, innit, and have a chat and chill.
Yeah, that's it. Didn't have to go anywhere, do anything, just chat like we're friends, like we are. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. I enjoyed that. When you messaged me, I was there sitting here, bro. I'm like, Urban Legend. 11 o'clock in the morning. It's got to be done, hasn't it? I was like, yeah, I'm coming. I'll be 10 minutes, bro. I'll be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
In the new beast.
It's like a couple of weeks ago, Matt. Matt came up. Yeah, your news beast. Yeah, your new motor. That's cool. That.
Yeah, and the new
A
beast.
couple of weeks ago, Matt came up. He said, "Am I playing out with his? No, with yous all going out doing your explores." I said, "Nah, I'm not coming out. But I'll come out and say hi to yous all." So went and met them for about half an hour or so, didn't we? Just
Yeah,
a quick chat and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
in the rain.
Yeah,
Yeah, where we
in the
we-
rain
we
as
went-
well. Not mine.
we went to go and check out the location, and there was a bloody security guy sitting in a bloody van, wasn't it, or something, right in front of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Basically, there was a care home. People kept on going around checking it, but it's been locked up. And there's one video that went out on YouTube. So we thought, oh, we better get down there now, seeing it's open. So Matt was in the area, so I told him about it. We all went to the spot, and security was on it already within 24 hours. So that was a video being up. So that was a no-no. But I did send him in the right direction to a location, and it worked for him. Turned out okay.
Yeah, I was just reading that then. Melissa says, "Oh, Tom, if you live in Stoke, I have to message you about something. If I get a way to send you a message, I'll come message you too. Message you. Fucking hell, dyslexia at its finest. That, you know, when it comes to paragraphs, I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I know what you
it
mean.
takes me a minute, man.
I'm like that sometimes reading. Yeah, you've got to read it through once or twice at least. So yeah, I understand that.
Hey,
Oh,
if you live in Stoke,
I'll put it back up for you.
Tom, you live in Stoke. Have you done the magistrates' court?
No.
It's right next to the police station, but people have been in there and done it.
Magistrates' Court.
Yeah, Stoke-on-Trent is like where Carling Brewery is and all that, isn't it?
No idea. Carling. Carling Brewery. That's Burton-on-Trent, isn't it?
Oh, it's Burton-on-Trent. Is that? Oh, Stoke-on-Trent, but it's not the same. No, okay.
No,
It's
no.
not. Is it far from you?
About 45 minutes, 50 minutes away, yeah.
Yeah, well, magistrates' court, man.
Yeah.
It's a proper, like, old-fashioned magistrates' court.
Burton-on-Trent.
Yeah.
And that where the Screamfest was?
Very close to there, yeah.
I haven't really been up there, but I've got a new map this year, so I will be travelling a bit further out than where I've been travelling.
Yeah. ALW has got it on his channel. So, I mean, you know, if ALW, I mean, he's not going to... It's got a police station right next door, which is a bit freaky. But, like, that's what I'm saying is, like, if ALW can be comfortable doing that, it's got to be doable.
Yeah. I did a cinema theatre type place in Stoke. And that was the same. Around the back was a police station. sort of thing.
Yeah.
I just walked straight in. There was all cameras, where the identifier and they're like turning and all that. So I'm like,
Yeah.
bye. Just walk straight in.
Oh, apparently Liam's tried it. He says the magistrate court was sealed when me and Loz last checked last week. He says there's also a cinema there.
I've got a ladder. I just need spray black.
Yeah. Best way.
I seen your finger. I was like, yeah, you definitely sprayed that black. And you do the honors.
Yeah. It's only a couple of quid for a can of like matte black paint. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good idea, that.
Yeah, because anyone shining a torch down, like if it's all blacked up, it's not going to bing. It's not going to just reflect back at you.
Yeah, silver. Was it mine's silver and yellow treads on it and all that situation?
Yeah.
Is that what yours was? Yeah.
Yeah, it was all silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't take long. You just got to stick it outdoors, let it dry, and then. But I think it's worth doing because, you don't really want to be like carrying around something that looks really sort of obvious, isn't it?
Obvious. Yeah. Like you're a worker. Might as well put a fucking Arvez on.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good place you did. That with the ganja place in Birmingham.
Oh yeah, that was unexpected. Yeah.
As I watched your videos, like,
yeah,
I need to go there.
It was like 2 for 1 because right next door to it was a big hospital building that was abandoned, and we did both of them. Like,
yeah. I haven't been Birmingham in years. Must be like 3 years since I've explored around that place. So I wouldn't mind doing the honours if it's still accessible.
Yeah. I think it probably will.
The way that you did it,
Hopefully, but yeah, somebody might have seen it by now and gone like, "Oh, what the fuck," Yeah. Yeah. There was a few interesting places in Birmingham that we went to, but we had let's put, I guess, some aggro at one of them. So we'll be going back in a couple of months' time when it's probably safe to do, So yeah.
Leave it a few months. I know them situations.
Yeah.
Melissa says Birmingham's got a few places. Got a few good places.
Yeah, the underground. What was it? The underground nightclub. That's still there. I don't know if I stuck that out on the channel actually, because that was it's a good point. Actually, I'm just going to check now. Did I actually upload it?
I've noticed. Well, apparently the tunnels in Bristol are open again.
Tunnels? Which one's that then?
The there's underground tunnels and bunkers and stuff.
Oh, there's a war rooms. That's definitely a lot of people have been going in doing that one
recently. Have you seen it? Yeah.
Yeah, they had a rave in there as well.
Yeah.
Not long ago.
I got invited. I was like, no, it's too far for me, though. Well, I got invited.
I can't actually see the Birmingham thing up there, so I'm going to sort of. Look. Birmingham Exchange, Tower Building Alarm, Orthopedic, Cannabis Grow Room. No, I haven't stuck it up. Oh, no way. So I need to make sure I've still got it because I might have bloody deleted the folder now. I'm being a dickhead. I'm like, I finished that with that folder, and it's like delete the bloody thing. Yeah, it's actually quite interesting because Liam and Jordan climbed into the roof, which was like a suspended ceiling. So like they were literally walking on the suspended ceiling above us. in
on the metal hangers were hanging down. And,
yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Sketch it was, yeah.
Sketch that, yeah.
There's a question for you there, Matt.
Yeah. What's
and I must have missed something while I've been away.
Yeah, there is some stuff.
I've got the question up there.
There is some stuff I'd like to
there's
do.
security on in there now.
T420
what he's talking about or something.
Security on site.
I must have missed something what he's talking about.
Don't know.
I'm not too sure what he's talking about. I don't know.
No idea.
Am I
planning to do France and Germany? I would like. There's some stuff I'd like to do in France, and there's some stuff I'd like to do in Germany. Yeah, but it's just quite expensive, isn't it, to get out there? So, you know.
I'm thinking of getting my passport this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I am doing. Definitely getting my passport.
Hey, Matt.
Next couple of weeks.
Know your boat.
Do it online, it's quicker.
Will your boat make it to France?
That's what I'm going to do, bro, yeah.
With a small engine doing it only does about 3 miles an hour. It'd take you a long time, but the bigger one, yes, it would. Yeah. The small one is just too slow.
If you went to France with the bigger engine and took your passport, would you be allowed in the country for a day visit?
Yeah. I mean, the thing...
Would you have to go to customs or what?
Well, what you have to do is ring up the customs and say, I've entered the country. Do you want to see me? And they probably say, well, what's the purpose of your visit? And you just say, I've just come over on a boat for a laugh of the day. And they'd be like, when are you leaving? And you say, tomorrow. And they'd be like, yeah, you're fine. It'd be like that, you know. But you should contact them and make a record of the contact, that you have actually.
Yeah. Like we did with the Fort Grange Fort.
Because it was quite easy. I mean, I flew to France in my aircraft once, and I got there and the airport was closed when I got there. So I was walking around this, Calais airport, and I was like, shit, I'm just where do I go? There's no customs, everything's closed, there's no one here. So I got
fancies.
Yeah.
Got back to the plane and back off to England.
Yeah, but nobody said anything to me. But it was before we did Brexit, so they weren't really interested, to be honest, I don't think. So I stayed overnight and then came back to the airport in the morning. I said, can I get in, please? Because I've got my aircraft is parked out there. And and they were like, yeah, okay. And they helped me with my flight plan. And then off I went, yeah.
Probably one of the questions is how long you're over here for and how many people you take back on your boat as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. What drugs have you got in your bag and all that?
Saying passport. Mitch is saying passports these days, it's just cost him £82.50 for his.
That's all right,
I've not even got one, mate, so it'll cost me the same.
That's all right.
How long will it last for? 5 years, is it?
Expensive. What you say, bro?
How long did it last for? 5 years, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, how long did it last?
Was it 10? Can't remember.
No, I think they last a bit longer than 5 years.
10
I think
years.
it's 10, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's 10 years. Is it your driving license or something? What's your driving license? Is that?
No, that's longer, I think. Yeah. I think your driving license lasts until your 70th birthday, then you have to reapply.
Is it actually? I fucking hope it is.
Or it used to be something like that.
It should be 60s, mate, because they're
10 years passport.
Or is it? What's driving license?
10 years.
Driving license last.
Is it when
you need a new photo card every 10 years, but your driving license, I think, actually lasts forever. But you need the photo card renewed. every 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Or
so I
if-
can get a bit more
if
cash
you
out of you.
Yeah, if you change your dress as well, you have to do that, don't you, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I found out.
And once you reach
Yeah.
70, you have to renew it every 3 years.
They should take a new test as well when you're 70.
Yeah.
And the limit is you shouldn't have a 4x4 car either when you're fucking that age, because that's taking the mick there.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's taking the pure mick that all these elderly people and all this on the
Leaves-
pensions are having like 4x4 cars, massive cars, can't drive them for
Yeah.
situation, cutting you up galore,
Yeah.
curbing it.
Yeah. Driving at 20 miles an hour, like, on a 60-mile-an-hour road.
I was just going to say that. Driving 20 on a 60, nah, taking the mick, that is.
I remember I've told this
Yeah.
story before, but it's quite funny. I was at a lights and somebody just like bumped me from behind, and I was like, "Oh shit!" So I got out and I looked and I could see there was no damage. So I went up to a window. I said, "Don't worry about it. There's no damage. It's fine. Like I was old bloke, and you could see he was like fucking 80 plus or whatever." And anyway, so I got back in my car, like, all right, and he fucking bumped me again.
Yeah, did he actually?
And I got out and I went,
No.
mate, I really think you need to think about whether you are safe to drive the car, because that's twice now you bumped me. I don't know if you're quite in control there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing happened to me. I was actually at McDonald's drive-through, situation, just ordered me food. This bloke behind us like bumped us. I'm there, I've got the tunes on, full whack sort of thing. So my lady's like, "Oh, was that the tunes?" And then it happened again, so I turned the tunes down. Oh, it did it again, didn't he? I'm there, straight out the car, mate. I switched, didn't I? Whipped the seatbelt off quick, whip the door open. What the fuck are you doing? I've just had this car. I've only had it fucking 3 months.
Yeah.
Scratches all over the
Oh,
bumper.
your new one, yeah.
No, not my new one. My Corsa when I first
Bleeding
had it,
hell.
bro.
Oh, right.
Yeah, when I
that
first
one,
had
yeah.
my Corsa. But yeah, he smashed it 3 times. And I reported it to the coppers. And it was it like, when you drive off and you report them. Like, he drove off, innit?
Yeah.
Must have because I scared him or something, because I whipped out the car. Fuck you doing? Gripping on his window, on his door, like,
Jesus.
Like a madman.
yeah, so he drove off, and I got his registration and reported it to the coppers. 2 days later, they were like, "Oh yeah, we've had a word with him. Was there any chance you was aggressive?" I was like, "Aggressive?" I was aggressive, yeah. I was, yeah. To the coppers. And they were like, "Oh yeah, he ended up paying 150 quid because I put it through the insurance and all that, one of them."
Oh God. I just don't think it's worth putting things through the
Well,
insurance
like
a lot of
you
the
say.
time.
Yeah,
It just puts your premiums up.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it at the end of the day. Yeah, like I say, I lost the first. Well, it was the third actually. No claims, and it started again situation. So I wish I never went through that shit. Never again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a funny one in McDonald's. I was sitting there eating a burger, and in front of me, these 2 vehicles sort of pulled up, and it was like, then this woman put her car in reverse, and it was a big Range Rover, like, brand new Range Rover, and she put it into reverse, and she sort of like reversed back a bit, but she saw that he wasn't going to reverse back. But it's like, well, why should he? Like, you should fucking drive forward and turn around. Like, why are you expecting people to just fucking pull back because you're reversing, like, So she was like going like that. Next thing, she got out of her car, fucking like this. Why are you fucking? What's your problem? But the thing is, she'd left her car in reverse. It was an automatic, so she got out the car,
No one had harmed anyone or nothing.
and it just the car started going back, and I was like, oh my god! It just bumped and just banged into his fucking car, like, you know. But she's standing outside the car, you know, like
What, so she left the handbrake off or something, and it just rolled back.
No, it was an automatic, and she had it in reverse. But she got out of it in such a fucking angry mood to shout at him, and he just fucking
Rage, yeah.
just fucking slammed into his car. And then she was looking at his car. And she goes, "There's nothing wrong with it. There's no damage." And I thought, that's not for you to say, love. This is his fucking car, like, you know. I mean, you know,
Hold on a minute, feel like, yeah.
yeah.
Fucking hell.
Steffi was in the car when that situation happened. I think the old bloke was scared, innit?
Yeah,
I said to the coppers though,
drove off.
it was like right in front of me. It was like blind, and he even admitted that he couldn't see. yeah. He even admitted that he couldn't see where he was going, and he was right in front of me and bumped me 3 times. Can't make it up.
Now. Talking of the driving license stories, I've got a story. My friend, his sister was taking the driving lessons at the time, but this is going back in the early 2000s, 90s, no, late 90s to early 2000s. And she used to just jump in the car and drive on a provisional, like a lot of people did back then. You know what I mean? And this one day, she had a nan in the car, and they got pulled by the police. So they said, "Right, you got a license?" She went, "Yeah." So they've done the check. It comes back up, but it's a provisional. Then, "Oh, right, you should be supervised by someone who's got a license." So the gran says, "I've got a license." So they went, "Okay, we'll do some checks." And when they'd done some checks, they couldn't find nothing. So they took the details and all that and done some more checks. Eventually, what happened, they said they couldn't find no record of passing a test, because she said it happened during the World War, and the army or the government told them they got a driving license so they could drive the vehicles. But because it's during the war and stuff like that, the records was too hard to find, so they just let them go. In the end, they had to drop the case.
Oh shit!
Because the gran was old enough to have a liable story.
Yeah.
But obviously, by the sound of it, they didn't, because they told me the actual story that she didn't have a license, the gran. So I can see why they want everything on computer these days. Know what I mean? If you sneeze and know about it.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
My mate bought an old fire engine, and apparently it used to do 3 miles to the gallon. It was like a right monster, but it was reliable. So he used to drive it round. It was really slow, and it was like manual steering, and it was really hard. Anyway, the police pulled him over one day, and they said, "Are you supposed to be driving this vehicle?" And he said, "Yeah, it's all right." He said, and he goes, "Yeah, I haven't got no tax." He goes, "It doesn't require tax because it's a fire engine." And they went, "Oh no, fuck off! No." He said, "No, it's a fire engine." And they said, "No, it's only a fire engine if it's actually properly able to act as a fire engine, i.e., it can put out fires." And they said,
the tax is like $2,500 or something.
Yeah. So they said this is not capable. This is not capable of putting out a fire. And he said, "Yeah, it is." And they said, "Well, can you show us that?" And he went, "Well, I've got this here." And he pulled out a water pistol and squirted it. And he said, "So it is capable of putting out a fire." And they let him go. They let him go because he said, "Well, it is. It's capable of putting a fire out."
Yeah, it's gone now.
He let him go.
That's mad, that.
Yeah.
I might try that with my car. Re-register it as a fire vehicle.
Yeah.
Talking of fire engine.
You know what I mean? And they say if you want to test it, What have you got to put fire out? Well, I've got a fire extinguisher in my car there.
Yeah,
Got one in the glove box here.
yeah. I've got 5
That-
fire extinguishers in my boot, officer.
Yeah.
Talking of fire engine, I've been looking at a fire engine on a site. $3,500 for a is it the DAF one? You know, the DAF fire engine.
Mm.
I just need some land to put it on so I can convert it into a camper, but I really want one, you know.
No, right.
I really want
Do a
one.
fair bit of work on that, though. Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I've been looking like there's ones like 10 grand and shit where I could do the honours, but I just need some land to store it on.
Only trouble is, though, they're not designed for fuel efficiency, though. I mean, it costs you a fortune to drive anywhere with it.
Yeah, it's like a wagon license, you know, lorry license and all that stuff. But I want to convert one into a camper van, you know, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you can get the weight down, so it was under, is it three and a half?
Yeah,
3,500 kilos or something. Yeah.
I'd be stripping it so that all the back is out, you know, all the tanks, everything, and then it'd be like make it into a camper van type.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
caravan.
you strip the
type,
tanks out the back.
Yeah, strip the tanks out
Strip
the back.
the tanks out the back and put a kitchen in the back. And when you open the back shutter, you got your barbecue there then.
Yeah, that'll be like the
Know
bed.
what I mean? And then
you pull
you
the
close that down, and then you got your cooker inside. You know what I mean? Next to it, yeah. Then dining room. Yeah, all that. Be pretty cool, that.
I want to do one.
That's it. This is there saying a friend of his, of mine, who never had a license, had 160 driving convictions. Even as judges were gobsmacked. Well, I've got a story a bit like that myself.
You know.
I've got a story like that myself. Back in the day, we used to get what is it? Swans? No, Holt's One. Is it Holt's One? Yeah, Holt's One. No, Holt's One, a producer.
A Hort one.
And I had a car. Is it? Is that what it is?
H-O-R-T, Hort. Yeah.
And Hort One, yeah. And basically, it's a producer. You got so many days to produce your insurance, tax, MOT. And I had the car that had none of that. And I was driving around for, months. And I got pulled so many times. It went to court the first few times. So I said, yeah, Judge, we take these other ones in consideration of what I've done. He went, no. I went, okay. So I kept on getting called back to court because they didn't turn up. It was automatic 6 points on your license, so much fine and whatever. So I kept on getting these points added to my license. Totted up, it's called, where you can get more than 12 points and still not be banned. I had over 126 or something points on my license. I turned up to the last one. Yeah, I turned up to the last one. To the judge. He said, got a solicitor, and they were saying, what's your license? I said, well, I've got 128 points on it. But you're banned. I went, no, I've not been banned. So they looked at it all. They said, oh, it's been getting totted up because he's not been coming to court. I said, well, I did come to court. I asked you to take them all into a situation, an account. You said no, so I just turned up on the last one. So they went, right, we're giving you another 6 points. We've got to reduce all your fines down for you because it's far too much for someone like you, young, and can't afford the fines. And because you just got a new job and you need your license for driving, we go to, basically, we can't ban you, but we got to suspend your license for 2 months and then clear your points. So I weren't allowed to drive for 2 months because of a suspension. So I didn't even have to tell insurance that when I did get insurance, I had a ban because it wasn't a ban. So they reduced my fines down to grands, down to a couple £100, knocked all my points off me, and gave me my license back in a couple of weeks. So
Fucking
I
hell.
went out and bought me solicitor a big bottle of whiskey. I went, yeah, mate, boom, straight on your desk. Frank there saying his driving test was back in the 40s. Wow, how old is he, Frank? Yeah, he has to get out, and the driving instructor was outside watching him just turn around, and that's it. Wow,
I got a
driving test was easy
6
back
months
then,
ban
weren't
for
they?
not wearing a safety belt, but I was being followed all the way from Bath to Wales by these fucking undercover fucking cops. And I pulled into a services, and I was just sat there on the bonnet, like, waiting for them to come in. And then they come up and they go like, what's your name? And I said, you know who I am, because you've been following me all the way from fucking Bath. And I know who you are, fucking Rudlow Manor, Corsham. And they were like, don't know what you're on about. And they said, hey, what's your name? What's your
Yeah.
details? I just said, fuck it. You know who I am. I'm not fucking telling you. You got my fucking number plate there. And so if you don't tell us, you've been under arrest. I said, I'll fucking book him, Dano. So he arrested me, took me to fucking Newport police station, fucking processed me, and then let me go. And I challenged it in court, and I took it from magistrates. I took it to fucking Crown Court, and I said they're fucking lying. They followed me from Bath, and they came to court. And they said no, we were at a roundabout, and he drove in front of us, and both officers could clearly see he wasn't wearing a safety belt. And it's like, what? And then I'm sitting on my bonnet in my car like this, waiting for you to come in because you've been following me from Bath, and then you're giving it all the fucking, yeah, no, it's not, it's not about that. I said they're lying. They're doing it because of my journalism into Rudlow Manor, and and the judge just said, I don't see why they would have a reason to lie. 6 months ban. Yeah, for a safety belt on a clean
Bleeding
license.
hell.
On a clean license. Yeah.
That's mad.
Yeah.
Just get the facts right. No, it wasn't Frank's driving test. It was just back in the day. It was like that.
Oh,
Sorry,
Back
Frank,
and
I got
get small
your
beers.
age all wrong. Yeah, I'm sorry about getting your age all wrong, mate. Never mind. Yeah. 6 months because of seatbelt. That's crazy, isn't it?
that is not
It is bad.
same as if you get caught smoking. Well, if you have a drug test by the coppers, you lose your license for a year. Basically, lose your license for a year, and then you've got reset your test and all that shit. And then your insurance for a 1 litre car is like $3,000, bro.
Oh, mine's like already. For something what I'm driving about, you know what I mean? It's stupid. How much insurance has gone up?
Why is that what
Oh, yeah,
yours
it's
is
a fucking
now?
nightmare.
What's
Well,
yours
not that
now?
much. Not that much. It was quite a lot. Can't remember what they wanted. It's virtually doubled or tripled. I was like, what? No.
Yeah, the tax and all that. Has yours
It's just.
tripled on your Corsa?
Hey?
On your Corsa, has the tax fucking gone up and all that?
No. Tax hasn't gone up, as far as I know.
Insurance, though, yeah.
Hey? Insurance, yeah. Stupid amount.
Yeah.
There's a lot of videos out there on YouTube now talking about price of insurance, car insurance. I'm sure I was the first one to start mentioning it.
Yeah, it's doubled in the last year.
Yeah, and the Range Rovers, Range Rovers insurance have gone right through the roof. That's if you can get insured. I believe you can't get insured in Manchester or London, and is it Birmingham or Liverpool? Because all the car thefts and all the keyless thefts.
Oh, yeah.
And Jag
Mine's
also did a insurance scheme for people who owned Land Rovers and stuff like that. And they actually cancelled the scheme. But now the insurance has gone up and no one's buying Land Rovers because they can't get them insured. Land Rover said, right, we go to reinstall this insurance for landowners or
Yeah.
Jag owners to get a cheaper insurance. Hence, otherwise they can't sell the cars because no one can insure them. So they're subsidising the insurance for the customers. If you know what I mean, it's a bit of a catch-22. You can't sell the cars unless you give them cheap insurance, and you can't vice versa get insurance. You know what I mean?
My mate's got a Range Rover SVR 2023 plate, and his insurance is $6,500 for a year.
Crazy.
Jesus.
But the car was like 140 odd grand, 140 grand.
Yeah. I'm
Whereas
talking about.
It's like $6,000 for a year and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Crazy
Oh,
talking
mate,
about
yeah.
insurance prices. Talking about your fire engine again. I just came across an idea. You get a caravan parks where out of season you can park your caravan on a farm and stuff like that. That's probably the best place to put your fire engine.
Yeah.
On a place like that, rent a space out.
Over 25 years old, if you get an older one, it's tax exempt in it as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's like old school, and it's classed as
my Nova's coming up to that
old.
soon. Yeah, that'll be tax exempt.
So if I get one over,
Hey.
So if we get one like 1990s or something, will it be
1990? Yeah, that
no tax shit?
No tax 1990. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometime this year, if I get a place to store it, then I will do the honours, definitely.
The well-known unknowns insurance went from $650 to $900. I was paying $650, and I think it went up to £1,500. But I got it down to £1,200 at the moment. But still not happy about that.
I know for my Corsa, it was it last year I paid I think it was £460 for the year for the insurance, and now it's $620.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm only
mine's
paying
gone up
about
about
200 for mine.
Yeah, Tom, but haven't you got a new car since last year, though?
Well, yeah, that was like
yeah, that might have
£150, bro.
that might have changed it slightly. You know what I mean? The insurance.
Yeah, it was £150 or something with breakdown everything, a free tax, all that shit. Yeah.
I drove for many years without tax, insurance, or MOTs. I was like, all right.
Years.
Oh, yeah. Probably about 10 years. Yeah. Yeah. I got stopped a few times. I got the car seized, and then I went and paid to get it back out. But, it's like they wanted to see the MOT and the tax, but not the insurance. So, yeah.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah, but I just realised in the end it was like all these ANPR cameras were coming in, and police cars were having ANPRs in them, so it automatically comes up on their screen. So I was getting stopped a lot. So I just decided it was time to actually properly insure. By which time I'd aged like a fine wine. I'd now aged to the point where insurance was actually affordable. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I used to go out, like I say, when I got me 128 points. The police used to look for me. You know what I mean?
I want to know, how did you get these 128 points, bro?
For no license, for no insurance, I had a license, but no insurance.
Was you going out on a bike or something? Was you going out
in the car? I made a a Nova, Vauxhall Nova, and ripped out the engine and put a big 2-litre 8-valve engine in out an Astra GTE. And yeah, it was a lot of fun.
A beast. It was a beast.
The car cost me 50 quid for the Nova, yeah. And I think I paid 250 for the Vauxhall Astra out of an insurance yard.
Yeah.
So I've got the old car, just ripped the engine out, ripped the loom out, the engine loom in that, threw it in. Lucky enough, came across some drive shafts in a scrapyard, and they were specially made for a conversion back in the day. So I bought them, all slotted together, wired up myself, and it was taking Subarus and all sorts of back in the day, racing all sorts like that, Subarus, Evos, even a Ferrari 355. Oh, I was a bit crazy back then.
We're on about nowadays, like you put a Jag rear axle in wherever you like, and it's like, you can go like 70 in second gear apparently, and rear wheel drive if you swap the axle.
Yeah, in reverse, basically. Yeah.
Not in reverse. No. You can...
Oh, we flip it round.
Yeah,
you flip the axle upside down. Yeah. Instead of 5 forward gears, you've got 5 reverse gears and 1 forward gear.
Yeah.
Urbexy, yes, it was a red
5
top.
gears, like it's swept round, but you put it into like normal gears. But it's like you can go like second gear, you can go like 80 mile an hour in second gear and stuff. You know what I mean?
No, that depends on your gearbox. No, your ratio is on the gearbox.
Yeah, it's with the rear Jag.
The ratio in that through the diff. Right, I get you.
The diff and the yeah.
Urbexy, sorry, it wasn't the red top 16 valve. No, it's the 8 valve version out of the Astra. I've got a 16 valve red top now to go in my latest Nova. What I want to do. What's that saying there?
You want poor K20 in it, bro? That would be cool.
Will's it proper mank. Oh, yeah, it used to be crazy back in the day. Real crazy.
That would be cool, putting a K20 Civic engine in a fucking Nova. That would be quite cool.
Which one's that one? What reg would... Yeah, what year would that be?
06, 07 plate, wasn't it?
Right, it's before the fridge handle doors, the older Civic. Yeah. Not the space age looking one, the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, the other one, yeah.
Yeah. The faster one, yeah.
The faster one, yeah.
I remember we used to pick up a lot of cars that were free to collector. And like, so they just give us the paperwork, like, go, have you got the V1? And they're like, yeah. So just, and just take it and just like, I'm not going to fill that in, fucking no, and just like drive the car away. But there's one of them was such a bad rust bucket. It was like it had a rusted out hole on the bonnet. So I spot welded like in 4 corners, a piece of metal across the bonnet, drove it to Trowbridge into a like, what do you call them? Like these, where you have loads of shops, like a out of town like thing, with a big car parking. Yeah, that's it. Drove it in there, went into the shops, and I come out and I seen there were 2 cop cars driving around the fucking thing, and I thought they're gonna pull up right next to that to his car now, and they did. They just went vump straight to the car. So we just like carried on walking and went into another shop, and I was like, yeah. We're not going to be getting back in that car. So we fucking just left it and just walked away. It's like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bastards. I must have driven in there and somebody like, look at that fucking rust bucket there and fucking police. It's like, what the fuck? Instantly reported us like bastards. Yeah.
I've done something like that well, not recently, but a few years ago. I bought a Calibra. I got the engine out of for my Nova. So Obviously, when you buy a car, you want a quick flight drive of it and use it, don't you, before breaking it up. So I was driving around. I was insured on my car, yeah, for to drive any other person's car. That's not mine. So this Calibra was bought in my ex-girlfriend's name. I was with her at the time, so it was all kosher. So I pulled up in a car park, supermarket, like a multi-complex where loads of shops are. And as I was coming out of the shops, I seen the police checking over my car. So I thought, right, let's do a bit more shopping, love. So carry on shopping. Come back out. Car's still there. No police. Thought nothing of it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're fucking hiding and they waiting. They're waiting for you.
No,
Yeah.
no, they didn't get me that day. The next day, they pulled me over and said, "We seen you in the car park yesterday. We've been looking for you since."
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Fucking hell. So they
tried
must
to
wait for you and thought, oh,
yeah, they
God.
just tried to take it off me. I went, "You can bog off." I went, "Why?" He said, "You've just had this just before Christmas. You said weren't MOT'd or weren't insured. How could I get it back out of the pound if it's not insured? Look, the pound number's still on the glass, so I didn't even bother wiping it off for you, because he knew you'd be playing this trick again." So then, okay, and let us go.
Fucking hell.
But you know what I mean? They took the car off me for no insurance, but yet they didn't have me in court for no insurance. They didn't give me no points for the insurance. All they were interested in is getting money to get my car out of the pound once they show me insurance and driving license.
What was this, your Corsa?
The Calibra, 16 valve, red top.
Libra. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell.
So after that, after getting it back out, and then the police pulling me, I thought, right, I'll take the engine out, have fun now, lads. Come and get the car. Know what I mean? I've got what I want. Come and get it. I never did, though. Weighed it
Yeah.
in the end.
I'd have left it outside the police station with no engine in. Have that, you bastard.
Get in it, go down a big hill like that, the police pull you over. Woo! Driving a motor vehicle with no insurance. Yeah, okay, whatever, officer. Here's the keys. Oh, by the way, there's no engine in it. What?
Yeah, there's no engine. I've just been doing.
Yeah, there's no way. So it's not a motorised vehicle, officer. So enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I've just been Flintstoning it down the road.
Yeah, there's a chance you might get away with that, because if you've it's no longer got a motor, it's technically
Yeah.
no longer a motor vehicle, is it?
No, not a
Because
not a vehicle
propelled.
propelled by a motor.
there's no propulsion, so therefore it's like, yeah, does it have to be registered even, like, you know?
Yeah. I just Flintstoned it.
Yeah, I think you'd get away with that.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you took an engine out of a car and were pulling it down the road by a horse or something, fucking, you know, and your mates in the back in the car, like, you know, they probably couldn't do you for it, because it's like, well, it's not a fucking, it's not got an engine, like, sorry.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
What about pedal power?
Yeah.
A cycle car. No, get four of your mates in and pedal power.
Yeah, no, if you pedalled it, you'd be all right. Yeah.
That means you've got to get in the fucking cycle lane, bro.
Yeah, well, it's four wheels, so it's not a it's a vehicle propelled by pedals, not a motor.
Bloody hell.
It was like that with, what was it? Jeremy Beadle. Or was it Just for Laughs or something like that, where back in the day, you don't know if you know, Tom, when you pulled up in a petrol station, the tenant used to come out, clean your window if you wanted your window cleaning, and fill your tank up. And you pay for it.
I like that round here. Still, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pull up and he comes out of the actual the kiosk thing, and fills it up for you. How much do you want, mate? How
Yeah,
much do you want, mate? I'm like, about 30
yeah.
quid. I just car while he's like fills it up for us, you know.
So when it's Beadle or the Game for a Laugh or whatever it was, or this old
Machine at the
comedy
fucking
program,
you know.
yeah, what they done, they would push the car into the petrol station, so it rolled basically in. Told them to fill the petrol up and check the oil. So he filled it up, went to check the oil, and it was like, no engine. He was like, what? You just see me driving? What have you done with my engine? And then it played on for a few minutes, and obviously they said that it's a hidden camera show and pointed to the camera, and they started laughing. It's quite funny. Yeah.
Yeah, horses get away with a lot, see, because I mean, you know, you go down on the road on a horse, you don't need no insurance, you don't necessarily have to be trained to ride a horse, and you're using the road, yeah, and the horse will fucking piss and shit all over the road as well, like, you know, and it's like you don't even have to clean it up. There's some people who actually race their horses through London. They like about like just when it's getting light at like 5:30 in the morning, they fucking just like like horse racing through central London. It's like they're fucking going at a hell of a pace, like, you know. Yeah.
Are they the ones that you race from the police station to the McDonald's for the morning breakfast?
I have no idea. I think they call it horsing. They call it horsing. And it's like you can see videos of them doing it on YouTube. I'll see if I can find some now. Like,
also, it's not the police. No, not the police
horsing.
racing down the road for the
Horsing?
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit of horsing.
Yeah.
Oh, not horsing.
Crazy dangerous horse ride in central London. Yeah, like
my lady knows that.
Yeah, they're bareback as well. Like, there's no saddle on them.
Oh, it's definitely bareback. My lady knows that.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Well-known unknowns off to Blackpool tomorrow. You heard about the tower getting set on fire?
It
Blackpool
didn't,
Tower?
actually, bro. It wasn't.
It didn't get on fire. There was a
No.
flag or so. All the like the security stuff up there. Some orange fucking
it was
light.
actually
Netting.
It was actually netting, yeah, tarpaulin
Was it
netting,
netting? Yeah.
Yeah.
flapping in the wind. But someone recorded it, and it looked like flames. Like
It
literally, at first, until you read the article, and then you look again, and you're like, oh shit, yeah, it is, yeah.
Before they actually found out what it was the netting, I seen the first article, and like they say, a quick 18-second video of what looks like flames. But I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, I can't see much smoke. But saying that, Blackpool is windy, so it might have just been blowing the smoke away from the camera.
They were saying that they could smell smoke in the town centre or something like that. But
it's one of them ones, isn't it? If someone says, "Oh, this tastes like
it was like orange fucking tarpaulin, bro. It was orange tarpaulin flapping in the wind, high wind.
If someone says, "Oh, this apple tastes like an orange," taste it. You think, or it might taste like a bit of an orange when it actually is not. It's just because someone the thought.
Yo, Matt, have a look, search it up, see if you can see the Blackpool Tower where it was on fire. It was like 3 days ago or something, and have a look, and it was like, yo. At first, if you didn't know it was tarpaulin, you would think it was on fire.
Yeah.
So it was one of them, bro, innit?
Yeah. I'll have a look.
Yeah, it was quite convincing.
It does look weird, but because Steffi said to me, "Oh, look, Blackpool Tower's on fire," and I'm looking at it like, "Yo, that does look on fire, actually." you know, because the tarpaulin was like ripped and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so it was
definitely.
like pieces like lifting up in the wind, and it's like the sun must have been hitting it at the time. It did look a bit, but it definitely wasn't. After I read the article, it was like, no, it definitely wasn't. Some bloke
Walk
down
on
the
the
road,
wild side.
some bloke down the road had the fucking coal fire lit. So people were smelling smoke with the coal fire lit down the road and looking at that. Yeah.
Walk on the wild side. Yeah, I watched him walk up to it and do a little video of it. He got
He
there
did
a bit late.
Yeah.
He got there
Yeah.
a bit late knowing him. Normally he's right on time, him.
He's always round there as well, isn't he? You know, when was it that hotel what got knocked down? It got set on fire.
Yeah, he was there, yeah.
Yeah. Daniel, hello, mate.
Tried to get him up there and it jumped.
Thanks for keeping me awake yesterday, the secret vault. Otherwise, certain parts.
Black.
Minimini.
All right. Let's have a look then.
That one.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's just flapping fabric, and it's not actually on fire.
Yeah. They made like a proper news article about it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But saying that, it's a major landmark, isn't it, of Britain? So anything like that would make the news, national news.
Yeah.
What would set on fire though, other than the bit at the top? That's about it.
Yeah. Did you see that Japanese plane that went up on the runway?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that was harsh.
Yeah.
That is bad. That is, yeah.
They've moved on to the runway without authority, like, you know, and planes landing is like game over.
Game
They
literally.
hit another aircraft, didn't they, beforehand? And they had to make an emergency. And
Yeah,
the
it's the
old thing was
Coast
alive.
Guard. It's the Coast Guard that they hit. The ones that were flying over to check the earthquake area. So it's pretty sad.
The Coast Guard was taxiing, and he was told to hold before the runway, but he must have thought he was told you're clear to the runway.
Yeah.
And he just pulled out in front of the aircraft landing, you know, and it was just like whoosh. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one survivor from that plane. But everyone from the passenger plane survived.
And it's the pilot of the Coast Guard plane that made the mistake, who is the one who's still alive. So I mean, it's really sad the other people died, but I mean, he's got all that liability now on like his shoulders, isn't he? So that's not going to be good. He's going to survive, but he's going to be absolutely fucked over.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
it's crazy.
And do you see the footage of the moment it happened on the plane? Of the people, they're like, "Oh, what's that?" And then they could see the flames coming, and they were quite calm, like they were saying on the news. They kept calm, didn't panic or nothing. They all made it out safely.
Yeah,
but you can imagine a lot of people in different countries where they just think about themselves. Let's get out of here quick! Open the door, run, push other people out of the way, and all that. It just shows how if you do it right, it is quite safe. What the means of getting you out of there when things go wrong like that. I know it's a different situation when you're like 10,000 feet in the air, but
I know, different thing and all that, like. But have you seen that guy who's been shared on Facebook? What's got these XL bully dogs in kennels, and he's like slitting the wrists and burning the feet off and all that stuff. Have you seen that?
No.
Have you not?
No.
All over
No.
Facebook at the minute.
Wouldn't want to see that stuff, me.
Since this ban and all this stuff. That's all I've been seeing. TikTok and everything about this guy who's been getting blowtorches to these XL bully fucking dogs and shit. You know, blowtorch and that. It's a bit dodgy, mate, but I thought I'd just bring that up and just in
Said
case
that.
everyone's seeing that shit, man.
Do they know who he is? Has he been, has,
fucking put it in his face.
has he been
Yeah.
arrested for
That's
it?
what
Or what?
I said. That's what I said, John. He needs chopping up. This guy does. No one knows who he is, but it's been all over Facebook and all that. Like someone needs. It's like 50 grand on his head at the minute.
Yeah, I bet there is.
Yeah,
That's
someone.
it.
There's people who love dogs out there and animals, even though they might be banned, don't mean you've got a right to go and damage or hurt them. Or,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all over Facebook and all over the groups because I'm in all these dog groups and all that, you know. Because
I thought when you was
Well,
talking about all you heard about this man,
bro, I was like, yo, go on, bro. What you say?
when you said all of you heard about this man and his dogs, these XL bullies, I thought you was going to be the one mentioning the man who's been collecting them and taking them up to Scotland, where it is legal to keep them.
It might be that guy, bro. It might be someone, but he's like you say. That is another thing.
No, he's going up to save the dogs. He's not doing that, I don't think.
Yeah, but this is the same sort of thing. He's been collecting all these XR bullies, bro, and then when this ban came in, he's been trying giving them away for free or something. And then,
No, he's not been collecting them. He's been like speaking to the owners and organising with the owners to take them up to Scotland, so then they can get time to register them and then bring them back down to England.
No.
It's like saving the case instead of all getting took away a death sentence. This is the other type of guy who's trying to do it legit, if you know what I mean. This is what I thought he was talking about, but what you're talking about is sick.
Yeah,
guy.
this guy, he's been like collecting dogs for the last, like, since it's come like illegal and stuff.
Yeah.
But he was on Facebook and he's like, yeah, it's
Yeah, look, people are there, 2 mates are after him, someone's saying.
Yeah, he's burnt the legs with blow torches and like cut the teeth out, pulled the teeth out and all that, like hundreds of dogs, mate. Like the XR bullies, and then someone's posted a picture saying, "Oh, that was my dog," who I thought I was giving it to a home, and it was like a kennel or something.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
It's proper sad, mate. I swear down. I'd love to know the guy's name.
They'll catch him. They'll fucking catch him.
Yeah, and there's a picture. There was a post on Facebook, and it like got a blowtorch on a video when the dog's obviously dead and stuff. But it say no more. I don't want to get you a video. Your live stream thing.
No, but was he doing this stuff to dead dogs?
Yeah.
Or was he doing it to live dogs?
Live dogs and dead dogs and stuff. Yeah.
Well, it's not so bad if the dog's dead, but I mean, you know.
No, the dog was in a kennel, in a little tiny kennel, like a Chihuahua kennel. Tiny kennel. So it's like this. And he's there with a blowtorch on its paws and stuff.
Jesus,
that's
man.
nasty.
What's fucking wrong with these people?
Facebook. That was on Facebook. Even I reported that shit. That was last night, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have stuff like that on Facebook.
It was last night.
Whatever they have it on. Twitter. Twitter's another one, isn't it, where they have bad stuff.
Taking the piss, man. I thought TikTok was bad, but Facebook, bloody hell.
Aye. Right, I'm going to call it a night soon. It's been 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we best stop talking about this shit and
yeah. Don't have nightmares, everyone. Please sleep well tonight.
Oh shit!
It's all coming out now.
Yeah, waft that one away. Waft
Good job we ain't got smelly vision. Anyone else going live, Matt? Someone's asking there. Hint, hint.
No, I'm gonna watch some of this new Star Trek Strange New Worlds. You know, it's the new series, it's season 2, so I'm gonna check that out.
It's very good, Matt. Very good.
Mm.
Good job. Good job. I don't know him. Nessan, same here, mate. Same here.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
I'm on,
Good night,
I'm on
mate.
the dog groups on Facebook, so you see it all, you know, situation.
Yeah.
Blood, drum, and bass. That sounds a good
Steffi.
name.
See you later, Steph. Nice of
See
you
you,
all to
Steph.
join in.
My babe.
Should be doing another live stream next Tuesday. I know it's not Tuesday today. It's Thursday, is it now? No, coming up to Thursday. Yeah, still Wednesday. But yeah, I'll be doing another live stream next Tuesday, hopefully back on the normal day. So hopefully see you all then. So cool. And thank you everyone for jumping on and making it a great live chat. This first the chat of the year. So thank you all very much.
Nice to
Nice
see
one.
you. All the best, folks.
Respect to
Nice
you.
one,
Testify.
nice one, Matt, for coming up,
Respect to you all.
and you,
Yeah.
Tom and John. Good night, everyone. Bye
All the
bye.
best. Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
All the best.
2, 1.
Thanks. Ta-da.
Bye bye.